Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Overnight Action Report. We're going to take a look at all the Asian markets here at MarketStream.live. My name is Joseph Cusick from the Cusick Group Securities offered by MoneyBlock. Man, don't you love the smell of volatility in the morning? I have to tell you, this has been a move that we haven't seen in 109 trading sessions here in the States, and globally, we haven't seen moves like this to the downside in quite some time. And taking a look at Asia, and specifically Japan, the Nikkei was off 2.1%, down 414 points at 19,041.40. You can clearly see right now it has violated the 50 and the 200 and the 20-day moving average. So there has been a big drop off. Really, the most notable move that we can see right now is in the currency. Specifically, you're seeing the strength in the Japanese yen, strength we haven't seen basically all of this year. Right now, the pair is trading at 111.10. This is right off of its highs, and you can clearly see that the Japanese yen's strength against the U.S. dollar has been unbelievable the last week, and you see these moves the last couple of days. This has put pressure on the Japanese stock market, specifically on large multinational companies, companies that do a lot of exporting, whether it's to Europe, United States. This is going to put pressure on their bottom lines. We're going to see if this continues, how much pressure that's going to put on those markets. So we're going to watch that very closely. That's why I mentioned the currency markets. Taking a look at the Shanghai Composite, actually held up a lot better, only down 0.5%, down 16 points at 32.45.22. What's very interesting here is that, first of all, the yuan, it consolidated for most of the session. As a matter of fact, if you actually look at the pairs, you can see that the even in spite of the fact that the U.S. dollar was falling off, the yuan was not really skyrocketing at that point, unlike its other currency counterparts like the yen, like the euro, as well as the pound. So we're going to watch this relationship very closely. The People's Bank of China did do a reverse repo infusion of capital by about 90 billion yuan into the system, one of the larger ones. We've seen some larger infusions. And there has also been some op-ed pieces out discussing the possibility that there could be a little bit of a slowdown in China going into the second half of 2017. We're going to keep a very close eye on those headlines as well as the action in the Shanghai Composite, but we did see it held up quite well. The Hang Seng did fall 1%, 1.11% down at 24,320. That's down 272 points. Probably the biggest culprit is the property names. You saw that the property names were hit the hardest. We saw that move last week. It started to put weight on the market, and yesterday pulled down, but still above its 20 and its 50-day moving averages. Again, we're going to watch this action very closely, especially in the property names. Let's watch what the PBOC does, the People's Bank of China, as far as keeping control on this. One notable thing, too, about a little sigh of relief from the PBOC is the fact that they did not have to peg up the yuan, which was interesting. So, all right, folks, that is all the action here right now at MarketStream.live. Join us at 8:45 Eastern Time. We're going to be talking about everything going on in Europe, and there's some action. We'll see you then.